187センチ、102.2キロ。ワレンティン・モルダスキー。赤コーナー、192センチ、116.1キロ。アミール・アリアクバリ
The final, semi-final bout. In the Side Games presents Rise Fighting World Grand Prix 2016. Amir Aliakbari, Valentin Moldavsky, the winner, will take on Mirko Krokop later on this evening.
You know, this is an interesting question. You know, if you're Mirko Krokop, which one of these men would you rather face? Would you rather face a heavier wrestler, or would you rather face a more well-rounded, smaller man closer to weight? And I don't really know exactly what it is that Mirko would be thinking in this situation.
I think Mirko would rather go with the less experienced wrestler.
Really?
We saw yesterday, once you put your hands on him, he was in some trouble.
And it could be true. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're seeing here really Russian the Russian, actually.
Good call there, Heath. Joe Ferrara here alongside the Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring, and of course the baddest man on the planet, Joe Warren. Amir Aliakbari here rushing in there, trying to knock out his opponent. To my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, Heath, perhaps what Moldavsky wants to do is try and get Aliakbari to the second or third round.
You know, he's really doing a really good job of keeping on his feet. He doesn't look like he wants to go to the ground. He's actually trying to avoid Amir. Amir's doing a good job trying to work him into the corner. He's throwing big shots. But this is the kind of situation we saw yesterday with King Mo and Mirko, where once Mirko was able to land some shots on him, he was definitely able to hurt him.
Yeah, I mean, Moldavsky is doing one thing that's strange. He's moving into his power.
That's a very good call there, Joe Warren. He was just sitting there, and he was getting too close. He was making this fight, bringing it into a phone booth, which is what you don't want to do against a wrestler.
Right.
We've seen Moldavsky really just being relaxed right here, taking his time. He's in no hurry. So we're going to see the submission prowess of Moldavsky here on the ground. You see, he's absolutely relaxed. He's locking. He's over the shoulders now with Amir. He's locking him up. It's really tough for Amir to try to get that neck out.
Yep. And this is where I talk about bringing your head back inside, getting it underneath that chin.
Absolutely.
And if he can posture back up, this is where Amir will do his damage with this punching.
But Amir's using a lot of energy right now compared to what Moldavsky's. You see Moldavsky completely relaxed in this situation. He's not using much power at all. He's just in a grip right now. So he's actually making Amir carry his weight and try to get himself out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You are right, Amir. Jiu-Jitsu 101, you do not post your hand flat on the mat. And these are situations with a new fighter where sometimes you get into some trouble.
And look for the referee here. If action does not continue and there's no submission there, unless you see that gun sign, there's no submission, the referee would stand them up. But Amir is able now to free himself.
You know what, I'm wondering if from the fight that they saw that Amir gassed a little bit in the first round, if maybe the idea of Moldavsky is to come out and really tire Amir out in his first round and then maybe turn up the pressure on him in the second.
You can tell the coaching here, Joe. You can tell Moldavsky, he's just holding on to him over and under hook, trying to bring him to the body so he cannot create that distance to land those heavy punches.
Right.
Amir working valiantly to get that left leg free. You do not want him in side control or mount. Moldavsky does give up his back, though.
And we're seeing it. So we're like halfway through the round right now, and we're seeing it from here. It's going to start gassing again.
Yep.
We might see somebody go flying, perhaps.
Yeah, that takes a lot of energy, though, from Amir.
And you see Moldavsky doing a really good job of getting between the ropes to keep putting that salto position.
3 minutes.
Very technical battle here going on, gentlemen.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of energy to do what Amir's doing as a wrestler, to keep all your pressure on him, keep that weight down. It takes a lot of energy. That's why you saw him break a little bit with you, Heath.
Yeah, and I think actually down I think that's Valentine's game plan. I think it's a little bit of a war of attrition. Try to kind of grind him down this first round. Don't get him anything too crazy. Just kind of get him trying to gas, and then I think he's going to try to turn up the heat in the second round.
We've seen a lot of game plan, right, Joe, from Moldavsky? I think his corner is a very educated big man coaching team.
I think this is exactly what they wanted him to do. The further this fight goes, the bigger man will be sucking a lot of oxygen, and we can see it right now. It appears, correct me if I'm wrong, Aliakbari is now beginning to breathe heavy, but he is working. He's got the clinch. He's trying to get that trip takedown.
This takes a lot of energy from a wrestler.
And if you guys notice, you see Moldavsky actually looking up at the jumbotron, and I think what he's doing is that he's looking at the time. I think he's just it's just a war of attrition at this point. He's trying to make Amir gas himself out, and we're going to see what happens at the beginning of the second round.
That's what I was speaking about, is his coaching also, Moldavsky's.
He's got hands down by Amir.
He looks fatigued, gentlemen.
Yep. But
I'm sure he's been in this position many, many times. It appears like
he's actually backing out.
Yeah, you're right. He is backing up here.
Moldavsky's footwork. Look at his footwork. We saw this 2 days ago. Started to move. He's now not going to the body. Goes to the body with that left kick.
Good call, Joe. Oh, and a combination throw dive by Moldavsky. 20 seconds left in the opening round. Some blood coming from the nose of Amir Aliakbari.
In the second round, I think there's going to be some fireworks.
Moldavsky also has Fedor in his corner all the time in practice.
There he does it again, Joe Warren. Moldavsky with the right hand. Swing, just faking it. What's coming? Is it my left or is it my right?
And here again, you see, he's just absolutely grinding it out.
All right, gentlemen, round 1 is in the books. Who do you have it scored for?
I got Moldavsky winning that round first. I think his pressure looked good. I think he was moving well. You seeing Amir hit him with that left hook and come forward. I just didn't see much damage. I saw a bigger man end up getting on top but not getting the job done.
No, I mean, here you see, I have to respectfully disagree. I think actually the round would go to Amir, to get the takedowns. I think he's landed the most damage. I think we saw Moldavsky actually fighting a smarter fight by actually trying to gas the bigger man out. But I would definitely give the first round to Amir.
If you are Mike Swig and you are in Aliakbari's corner right now, what are you telling your fighter?
Suck it up. You got to get that air in. Take it, relax. The guy's trying to grind you out, and be ready. I think be ready for a hurricane coming out at the beginning of this round.
And let's not forget, gentlemen, Prokop defeated Baruto in seconds.
Exactly.
These two guys are now entering the second round, and it could be another long one, perhaps. It could be a short one, but either way, they've expended more energy than the Croatian.
Now, Valentin looks a little bit more fresh.
Yeah, Valentin's bouncing a little more. See if he comes out, moves away from the power, and makes sure that he does not get into a wrestling match.
I think you're right, Keith. I think there you go. You're going to start to see him pick up the pace and really try and fatigue and have Aliakbari make that mistake.
But the problem is now he's behind 1 round. But he's really got to pick up the pace and put some damage in now. I think his first reaction was trying to gas it, but now he's going to try to pick up the pace.
Combinations, hooks being thrown now by the Russian. Aliakbari responds to his own combination.
There's a problem with fighting a heavier man. It's a big tank versus little tank. If the big tank hits you, you could be in trouble. Aliakbari's hands are coming down a little bit, though.
It looks like Moldavsky's trying to cross those feet and he throws those combinations, working his angles.
Correct.
Amir looks flat-footed. Moldavsky looks like he's on his toes. He's moving real well this room.
Now, this is a situation that Amir obviously wants to be in a lock-up position. Oh, Moldavsky, and we see Moldavsky really putting on the pressure this time.
Oh, he needs to get out of the corner, though. This is the, he throws a right hand.
Fantastic straight right.
He is getting out of dodge, working those angles, sticking and moving here.
Yeah, Moldavsky's really picking up the pace now.
Moldavsky maybe go to the body a little bit here. Drop his hands, Amir, a little bit.
This is exactly what Amir Aliakbari wanted.
Yeah, this is not the position that Moldavsky wants to be in. The bigger man on top.
We are only a minute 15 into the second round here.
This is Moldavsky
back up.
Power position.
Moldavsky looks like he's trying to. Actually, I was trying the exact same move last night. Amir's way too good, though, I think, to get caught in that position. We see Amir want to take the takedown. Nice little leg trip. Keep it on top.
Let's not kid ourselves, though. Moldavsky has a sambo background.
Absolutely.
Those legs can be grabbed at any one point in time.
Yeah, he's got a sambo background, but he's got a big, strong Greco-Roman world champ on top of him that understands hit pressure.
Right. Now we see Moldavsky looking up at the clock again. I think he's ready to start turning up the pressure. But he's got to get the big man off his back. We're seeing him here. Oh, yeah. He's going for that Kimura again. He saw him reaching down for the leg right there.
Gotta love the referee.
Stop, don't move.
Don't move until I tell you to move. He's a big dude himself.
Amir wants to stay right here. Double underhooks, pressure into the side of this ring. It's a great position for him. He's going to step around and then end up bringing Moldavsky to his back with a body lock if he can. He just lost that. Now they're in an over and under position. He's digging that underhook, back to a double underhook. This is a very safe position. Go back to muscle memory. It's a wrestling move.
Looking for a Greco guy.
We're past the midway point of the round. We have 2:15 left.
Okay, now
Moldavsky again looking up at the clock, looking up at the big screen.
Moldavsky, absolutely the break here. I think Amir was actually, right now I've got Amir ahead in this round, but Moldavsky obviously looking fresher now, looking to land big shots.
A sense of urgency now with Valentin Moldavsky. Perhaps he believes he lost that first round. He needs to pick up the pace here and finish off his opponent, or at least win this round.
Yeah.
Do you agree Moldavsky should maybe start that front leg kick?
I think it's a little bit late now to start.
Okay, you think you need to start early in the round?
You absolutely have to start working on a leg and hurting it.
It looks like Aliakbari is loading up for something here. He wants to get there. It is the knee there. Moldavsky felt that there.
Oh, nice left hook.
It's the night of the knees.
And really, this is just really weight taking, weight making the difference in the clinch. Now, Moldavsky's doing a fantastic job of moving on the outside. Amir's really dropping his hands. He's got to be careful.
We saw a little bit of
Moldavsky now with the double underhooks.
Absolutely.
Try to foot sweep. He's going to an over and under clinch.
Yeah, this doesn't benefit Moldavsky. I don't know why he's clinching. He needs to stay on the outside and try to land shots.
You are completely right. He needs to dig underhooks here and go back into a double underhook.
There we got Amir. Go for the double leg. Now he's going to go for the single leg.
Gets the takedown here, less than 1 minute to go. In the second round here, Cygaze presents Rise in Fighting World Grand Prix 2016, Amir Aliakbari. He was the favorite coming in to this tournament. Moldavsky took that away, but it's Amir right now controlling his Russian opponent.
Yeah, and really Moldavsky's either got to get a submission or a knockout here to win the fight.
He's got 35 seconds to do so. Referee's calling a stoppage here. Or asking.
Elbow.
Oh.
He elbowed.
I mean,
Remember, no elbows allowed in the tournament bouts.
they look like a forearm to me. Now this absolutely benefits Moldavsky. This is it.
There could be, there'd be
Is there a foul?
a yellow card here. I think it was the elbow. Not allowed to throw an elbow.
Okay, now this changes things considerably, gentlemen.
Yes, I believe I didn't think there would be a third
He's
round.
asking him to go to a neutral corner.
And it looks like there could be one.
30
coming.
seconds.
The doctor has checked on Moldavsky. The referee has stated you are not allowed to throw an elbow.
Is it a point deduction or was it just a warning?
The best thing that could have
Oh, what a
happened.
body shot on the left hook.
Absolutely. This is it. Moldavsky, this is his chance to win it now.
Yep.
24 seconds to go.
Head body
Nice.
hook, head body hook. He's going up and down the ladder.
Amir has got to keep those hands up and come out now. He's losing this.
Moldavsky needs to also move in to those elbows. Oh, you can't throw elbows.
10 seconds to go in the second round here. And a great punch landed there by
Superman
Aliakbari.
punch, just missed.
Beautiful action here. Superman punch, overhand right.
Again, here it comes. Oh my goodness.
We go to the judges' scorecards. It looks like here Moldavsky may have pulled off the second round. Do you believe it was Aliakbari? It could be 2-0 Aliakbari. It could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 Moldavsky.
Was there a point deduction by the referee? That's my question.
I don't believe. Let's take a look here at the replay.
Left hook, overhand right, pressuring into him, finishing the single leg. He's grabbing onto the ring. The ref keeps.
I wouldn't be shocked if we get a third round, gentlemen.
I wouldn't be shocked either. Amir is
Yeah, I think it's going to be a third round. Oh, Amir's exhausted.
He's exhausted.
The referee is asking both of these gentlemen to get in here, to come to the middle of the
If
ring.
we go to a third round, it absolutely is in Valentin's.
Moldavsky's still on his stool right now. They're icing him down. They're getting him ready for that third round.
If there's going to be
Yes,
a third round.
we don't know until right
We're
now.
about to find out.
Survey says. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm thinking it's going to be a third round.
Well, the fact, as they say,
Oh, yes.
just so you know, there's been no point deduction, but as they say many times in mixed martial arts, the longer it takes for the judges to render the decision,
判定の結果をお伝えしますジャッジ高村ワレンティン
Wow.
ジャッジ小池アミジャッジ上田アミ
Wow. Split decision.
アミアリアクンバリ
Amir Aliakbari defeats Valentin Moldavsky, and he moves on to the finals to take on Mirko Filipovich in the final tonight at Side Games presents Rising Fighting World Grand Prix 2016. The belt will be wrapped around the waist of either an Iranian or a Croatian.
Yeah, I was conflicted with one. I wasn't sure what was going to happen right there. Yesterday, same situation, Joe, happened with Heath. I swore there should be a third round, and there wasn't one. So today, again, it happened again.
I have to agree with the referees or the judge's decision there. I definitely think Amir won both rounds. I think Valentin did a fantastic job. Here we see Amir with the single leg takedown. You know, Valentin, I think he just gave up that first round, which I think ended up hurting him. He forfeited a round trying to get Amir tired, and then he just wasn't able to come back and capitalize in the second.
Once again, I think Heath, you're right. The weight, the size advantage won that fight for him.
Oh, 100%, undoubted.
This is why one of the toughest things to do in the world is come over to Saitama Super Arena and win the open weight tournament.
All right, Heath Herring, thank you very much for joining us. You got some stuff to take care of,
Yes,
but we will
sir.
see you
Thanks for
later on
having me,
this
gentlemen.
evening
Yeah, come
for the
back, see
finals.
us.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you.
There we have it. Joe Ward, a spectacular semifinal with Amir Aliakbari moving on to take on Mirko Filipovich. But up next, we have Hayato Maha Sakurai taking on Wataru Sakata in a bout that many of the Japanese fans here know all about.